Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Dope Tech Man, and in today's video we are talking about what is there in an Arduino board. So let's get started. Okay, hold on. I know that in the previous video I told you that in today's video we were talking about creating the first Arduino circuit. But before creating the first Arduino circuit, there are some other things that you need to know. So in today's video, we would be seeing that what is there in this Arduino board, or what are these connecting pins and how to connect different hardwares to this Arduino board. And later on we will also see what is a breadboard, because breadboard is one of the most important part of making an Arduino project, and it is so important that you are going to use it almost in every project that you are going to make in future. This is what the breadboard looks like, and we will talk about how to use this breadboard in future video. So today we were talking about what is there on this Arduino board. So without waiting any further, let's get started. Okay guys, this here is the Arduino board and this is the breadboard that I was talking about, and these two are the most important things that you are going to use when making an Arduino project. So we will talk about this breadboard later, so let's keep that aside. So let's first talk about this Arduino board. This Arduino board, as you can see that there are some connecting points here, like there are some holes in here where you can connect different things, and there are also some holes in here where you can connect different things. And you can also see that here is also some ports where you can connect wires. So let's see what are all these things in here. So this here is the Arduino's Uno board. So since this is a Uno board, this is how the Arduino's Uno board looks like, and there are also other boards such as Nano and Mega, and those boards will be looking different because Mega will be bigger and Nano will be smaller, but the functionality of the pins will remain the same. So let's understand what are the functions of these pins that you can see here in this Arduino Uno board. Now first let us begin from here. So these are called the digital pins of an Arduino. Now what does this digital pin mean? It means that it can give out or take in binary values. So it can either be 1 or 0. As you can see here, there are 13 digital pins in here, from 0, 1, 2, 3 till 13 here. So now what happens with this digital pin is that, let's take for example a LED light. So if we are going to control a LED light, we are going to connect it to this digital pin in here, any of this one digital pin. When we connect the LED to this digital pin, then we can program this Arduino board and can either turn on the LED or turn off the LED. So that is what this digital pin means. It will take only two values, either 1 or 0, on or off, high or low. And then when we come to this side, at this side you can see that there are these 6 pins that are lined up in here, and they are given the numbers A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. So what are these pins is, as you can see that it is also written in here, it is called analog in. So what these pins are designed for is, it will not take the digital values, well it can take digital values, but these pins are designed to take analog values or variable values which are not fixed to 1 and 0. So it can take values from 0 to 1024. That is what these analog pins are designed for. So what are the things that we are going to connect in these analog pins? So examples are potentiometers, and there are also other examples, but potentiometer is the most common thing that if you are going to connect, that you will be connecting in here. That's why these analog pins are used for. And then let's come to this side of the Arduino. Now these pins are the power pins. So what is this power pin means? As the name says, these are the pins which deliver or give out the power that we need. Okay, so as you can see that in these pins you can see that there it is written GND, and here also it is written GND. Now what does this GND mean is, it means ground, or in short it is a negative point. It's like the negative point of a battery. So here you can connect the negative terminal of the sensors of the LED, and this here is the 5 volt supply. So this pin gives the 5 volt output, and this pin here gives the 3.3 volt output, and this is the reset pin which we will talk about later when we are going to use it. Basically with this pin we can use it to reset the Arduino board, so we will talk about that later. and then here also it is a win pin, and we will talk about it later also because it's something else that we will be doing later in projects. So basically that in this pin there is GND and there is 5 volts, so it's a positive and negative terminal for your sensors. And then you can see something here with this small sign, like in 11, pin number 11, pin number 10, 9, then in 6, 5, 3. So these pins support pulse width modulation, and we will talk about that in later video, and it is basically used to control the motors, and we'll see what that is later. And then here you can see that this 0 pin and 1 pin has been given this TX and RX. Now what is this TX and RX is, this TX and RX pins are used to take out the value from the Arduino's processor. So we will talk about that pin later on, or when we are going to use it. And then here also you can see that there is a GND pin. This GND pin is same to or similar to this GND pin. It's just there is one given in here also. So if you don't want to use this pin, or if these two pins are already occupied, you can also use this pin here or this GND pin here. And these pins, AREF and all these pins are for some other functions. Basically these are used for the display module or the display hardware, which we will be using later on. These are the functions of the pins in this Arduino board. So if you want, let's just take a recap. So these are the digital pins. Then here is the ground pin. In this digital pins we connect digital hardwares or sensors or switches also, which is an input device. And this here is the analog pin, and in this part we connect different sensors or the input devices which give in analog values, which range from 1 to 1024. And this here is the power pins, and here there is a GND pin available and a 5 volt or 3.3 volt pin also available. And then when we come to the side, you can see that there is these two points. This port is used to connect this Arduino board to the computer, and we can program this Arduino board through the computer using this port. And you can see that this is just a simple port in which you can connect a charger or a compatible adapter, which can be directly mounted to the wall and can operate this Arduino board without the computer after uploading the Arduino program. And this button that you can see here, this is the reset button. Now what this button does is that after you upload the program to the Arduino board, when you run it, if you want to restart the program just like you restart a computer, this serves the same function as restarting a computer. So when you press this button while running a program, the program will rerun. And that's pretty much all the things that you can do, or that is on this Arduino board that you can access. So I hope that you got a pretty good idea about what the functions of these pins are in an Arduino board. And this is an Arduino Uno board, and it will vary in Arduino Mega or Arduino Nano. And the functions of the pins will pretty much be the same, except that Arduino Mega will have more points or more pins for you to connect different hardwares, and Arduino Nano will not have that much pins, so it can be used for small projects. So thanks for watching this video, and if you like the video, give it a like and share it with your friends, and subscribe for more upcoming videos. And in the next video, we will be talking about what is this breadboard and why is this the next most important thing in an Arduino project. So we'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.